The International Monetary Fund, IMF, says 2018 will be the strongest year for global growth since 2011. In its new assessment of the World Economic Outlook, the IMF predicts growth for this year and next to reach 3.9%. However, the fund cautions that the anticipated performance could be curtailed by trade barriers. For the UK, the IMF has made a modest upgrade for growth this year to 1.6% and 1.5% for next year. The IMF report warned that the current momentum was not assured. It lists a number of risks that could lead to weaker performance than its main forecast, including what it calls policies that harm international trade. The report refers to waning support for global integration. It says increased trade barriers, tariffs or other restrictions could harm sentiment in financial market, disrupt global supply chains and slow the spread of new technology. The fund added that protectionism also affects consumers by making tradable goods more expensive. The increased tension in recent months over trade largely reflects President Trump's view that the deficit in U.S. trade is as a result of poor agreement negotiated by his predecessors and other countries taking advantage of the U.S. But IMF chief economist Maurice Obstfeld dismisses the idea that the steps taken by the U.S. can reduce the deficit. He says the reason for the U.S. trade deficit is that total spending exceeds income. He says that recent tax measures are actually likely to increase the deficit. The general thrust of this report is relatively upbeat for the near-term future. The forecast for this year and next year have been raised. The upgrade to global growth for this year to 3.9% potentially makes 2018 the strongest year since 2011, when the economy was rebounding from the financial crisis.